and we tried to catch them, but we failed, and then we fell down into a river, and then we were attacked and we lost. Hey everyone, there's Attackers, and today I will be playing through Stormweavers again. Finally, I already played through the game once, or like the first part, so to speak, but we have not finished the story yet, so we were playing through part 2 today. Alright, there are a few changes. Let me just get that out of the way. There we go. There are a few changes compared to the last playthrough. First of all, I have no idea what happened last time, but now I actually removed like the plastic coating, like the small plastic protective sheets that were on the figures. So now they are really shiny and see-through, have see-through bases, and I look really nice. So this will be a lot nicer. Secondly, I did not use all tools last time that I could have used, because we do have some combat modifiers we can use, right? So we can charge attack, and this makes us stronger. I haven't used that last time, hence is why I lost the first fight. So let's try to do better this time. Let me just keep this out here so I can take a look at that as a reference, because I don't know everything by memory at the moment. And the third thing is, let me just show you, we actually have a second camera this time. So when we have a fight, we can actually do that a little bit closer here, which I think will be pretty cool, right? All right. So, and that should be pretty much all changes. Just another small disclaimer. Today is Sunday again, as most of the time when I record my videos. I just waited like quite a long time for the church bells to stop ringing, but they might start ringing again within the next 20 to 30 minutes, maybe even a little bit more. So I don't know, I might pause the video then, but a few subscribers have said to just keep the video rolling, and that should be okay. I don't quite know what I will be doing, but well, you will see that just so that you are prepared. Also, this is a very text-heavy game, so you could maybe just let the video roll in the background, just like a podcast, right? And just listen to whatever I'm reading here. You will hear whenever it is time for a battle or anything active. All right, and that should be pretty much it. So we play as Thimon. That's how I pronounce it. Maybe it's all called Thymon. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna call him Thimon for now. And we have our stats here. We will be going through that, and we will be continuing the play today. So what happened? There was some kind of spy that was trying to kill the king, I think. I do suggest that you look at the last video so you know what happened. And we tried to catch them, but we failed, and then we fell down into a river, and then we were attacked and we lost, but we survived at least, right? The story was very kind to not let us die there. Okay, and I think that is pretty much like the most important things that you need to know. So let's continue our story here. Let me just find it. There we go. All right. Morning. The town resonates with the rattle of wagons, gabble of conversations, and stall-holders' shouts. Through the tavern's window, you admire the colorful wagon bonnets rumbling over cobbled streets, unable to take your eyes off of the manifestations of city life. Not so long ago, you were lying on a battlefield with a wound that could have easily taken your life. Today, nearly cured by Utgard's most famous healers, you enjoy the sights of civilization. You have spent most of your soldier's pay, earned during the Flandria campaign, on convalescence, care, and tavern fees. King Ernan has thanked the soldiers of fortune who have helped his army and has given them their wages. You have spent a few weeks in this town, ready to flee its walls. You can see the bottom of your money sack, and it's almost empty. A cool gust of wind blows through the window, so you wrap yourself more tightly in bear fur. Suddenly, Siskin sits on the windowsill. It crooks his head in a funny manner. "Hello, I've got a message for you," the Siskin says. It gapes its beak, and a strangely familiar voice reaches your ears. "May I speak now?" You nod. "Yep, okay. Hello, old chap. I've heard that you're in the neighborhood. I need help. It's urgent. I'm a prisoner in my own house in a white tower 3 days' trip from the north of Utgard. It's the doing of that villain, a warlock. Free me, and I will do anything for you. That is, of course, anything within the scope of my capabilities. I can surely promise you gold. I beg of you, hurry up. That's it. You may fly away. The bird closes its beak and looks at you with curiosity. You sprinkle crumbs from yesterday's supper on the windowsill for the bird. The siskin pecks at a few crumbs, turns around, and takes off. You think for a while. It was definitely Sagrathor's voice. Even though he addressed you in such an informal manner, you haven't been getting along in the past. But who would make friends with wizards anyway? However, you can be sure that someone like him would keep his word, and he will need the gold. Moreover, a warlock. Could this have anything in common with the Black Tower from your dreams? You've got an uncertain feeling that it could. You have nothing to do here anyway. The decision has been made. Alright, so your health is restored to its maximum 20. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. So, now I of course did not prepare because I don't have an eraser. Give me a second to find one. I should have one in my case here for my drawing utensils. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. So that is definitely a good one. Let me just put everything here. Okay, there we go. So we are back to 20 health, which is incredible, because that will definitely help us in combat and with checks and everything, because otherwise we need to deduct stuff, and we don't really want that. Okay, so if you need tips for a good eraser, let me know, because that one is incredible here. Okay, so we got health 20 again. Okay, and then we need to make a decision here. Do we want to immediately go north, or do we want to stay in town for a little bit longer? Why don't we stay in town a little bit, right? Because maybe we can find something in town or speak to someone. So we go to 143. So let me just find 143. There we go. The town. Utgard, the capital of the north, well known for its medical experts. Well, that's good for us, right? The red clay occurs only in these lands and this climate. Thanks to its extraordinary healing properties, it is added to most of the remedies of the known world. Alright, so there's a few things we can do. So we can either visit the Under the Dragon, which is probably maybe a tavern or something, the Medic, the Armorer, House of the Sword, Thieves' Alley, Jeweler's Shop, or leave the town to either of these gates. We need to go north, right? Yeah. So it would make sense to leave through the northern gate afterwards, right? Why don't we go to Under the Dragon? How much gold do we have? We have 50 gold. The armor would be good, right? And House of the Sword. These are probably where you can get weapons and armor. That would be great. So why don't we go to the armor, House of the Sword first, and then to the Under the Dragon, which is probably the inn. Because I think I would like a weapon or armor maybe. So let's go to House of the Sword first, which is 34. Let's see, 34. I can't find it. There we go. House of the Sword, here on the left. Frederick van Hess, a former sellsword, is the owner of the House of the Sword. He teaches martial arts with different weapons here. Because of high prices, his clients are mainly aristocrats. That's not good. Who gladly pay a lot of money for his knowledge about fencing and new skills. You ask him for a job. I'm not looking for an instructor at the moment, but you can work as a training partner for these aristocratic a-holes. So to say, you can get yourself beaten up for money. If it suits you, I'll hire you for a whole day of fights with wooden sticks, clubs, and spears. It won't be the most pleasant day of your life, but I'll pay 10 crowns for finishing the job. It is a hard way to make money, but sometimes there's just no other way. If you'll agree, you make 10 crowns, but the health shall drop by half of its present quantity. You can do this job only once during the game. If you agree, add the money to your equipment. No, well, I don't know about crowns. We have gold. So it says gold here, right? Not crowns, but I guess that's the same thing. 10 crowns is great, but no, I don't want to lose all my health. Well, but then we can go to the doctor, right? But the doctor will probably cost money as well. Well. Looking at you curiously, he also answered if you'd like to learn a few new tricks. A 3-day training regimen costs 100 crowns. I don't have that kind of money. Buying the course will make your dexterity rise by 1. That would be great. Well, So what do we do? I actually have no idea what we could do. I mean, we still have the medic, right? But I don't know. But I really doubt that that we can do this here, get the 10 crowns, drop our health, and then go to the medic and heal for less money. I don't think that's possible. I don't really think so. So I think we'll just leave it because I don't want to drop my health by half. That's a lot. And you see, you might remember how my last combat, my last fight went. Not very good. By the way, I just looked it up. So gold means gold crowns. So crowns and gold is the same thing, just like I said. All right, let's go to 143. Let's go back because I will not do any funny business here. All right, so then let's go to the armor at least. Let's hope that we can get some armor there. So that's 120. Here, 120. The armorer. The merry sound of the hammer echoes through the forge when the armorer's students work hard. He sits at the table by a half-empty bottle and gives witty comments on Pian's work. Because the armorer is known in town for his sense of humor, it is worth mentioning two of his best jokes. Hey Hans, don't drop your pants. And Matt, you prat. Are you working hard or hardly working? Well, I don't know if these are his best jokes. I'm not quite sure, but okay. I mean, he's trying, right? You approach the armorer. Hello, master. Have you got any good weapons? Are you blind and can't see the price list? The witty craftsman says and points his dirty finger at a piece of parchment pinned to a beam on which is written as follows. Okay, so we have a heavy double-edged axe. Weapon bonus 2. That is not bad. Price 80 crowns. At the moment, our weapon bonus is 2. 0, I mean. 0. We see that here. WB, weapon bonus, 0. So for 80 crowns, which is... Oh, we only have 50. Balancing and sharpening the weapon. Current weapon bonus plus 1. Then we have chainmail armor. Armor class 2, price 70 crowns. We don't have enough stuff. And the shield is armor class 1, price 60 crowns. We only have 50. So it's not enough at all. We could sharpen our current weapon, which I think is some regular axe we have. And that will give us a current weapon bonus plus 1, but that's really expensive. I think I will save them some money and then come back here to get the double-edged axe. If you got the proper amount of crowns, you can buy something here. No. If you got a scoop of red clay, you can order a dagger made out of a special sinter, which will be invisible to weapon detecting spells. Ooh. So it's expensive, costs 100 crowns. I don't have anything. You may only pay to balance and sharpen a weapon once per game. Okay. I don't have anything. If you don't want to buy or order anything, you can go out of the streets. Yeah. Okay. So we definitely don't have anything to get any stuff. So I will go to the tavern now. Maybe you can just have a drink and that's it. And then I will leave the town. So 53. Let's look over there. Dragon Tavern. During the winter, it is quite peaceful in the tavern. You can eat a warm meal and rent a room for one night, leg of mutton with cabbage and beer, and a good night's sleep in a comfortable bed for 10 crowns. This will give you back 10 points of health. Oh, that means we could go work now. Get the, what was it, 10 crowns, I think, right? Then go back here for 10 crowns. Yeah, well, that doesn't matter. Wait. I mean, that's not cheating, just to check, right? But the House of the Sword was 34. Yeah, 10 crowns. I make 10 crowns, health drop by half, and then I will just get back the health for 10 crowns. That doesn't make sense. If you order the meal, make changes to your character sheet. That makes sense. Okay. Well, we could also listen to some rumors. If you haven't met the orc, we can also play cards. Or leave the tavern. Let's listen to some rumors first. 121. Let's see what's happening here. Gossip, gossip, full of it in every tavern. Steaming and warmed up by a joyful fire, guests talk louder and louder, not caring if anyone actually listens, whereas you strain your ears. Storms and bad spells rampage in the north. In an old black tower, a warlock has allegedly settled. Monsters appear, people abandon their houses and move south. And those who haven't regret it deeply. One of the villages, which didn't want to give in to the warlock's power, has burned down, and the inhabitants have been turned into werewolves in order for them to guard the entrance to the Black Tower. Communication with the northernmost town, Tusculum, has been broken, and no one knows what's been going on there for months. The export duties have been decreased to stimulate the expansion of manufacturing. The prices of fabric and paints have dropped. Ships with wood from across the sea from the country of the Polands and the Rus came less and less frequently, and logging in the area north of Utgard has practically stopped, so the price of wood has increased significantly on the other hand. In the country of Teutons, new taxes have been imposed on dwarves, who therefore started a revolt. Prince Sigismund quelled the rebellion with iron and fire. The trees were bent from the heaviness of hanged men for Wotan's glory. The dwarfs that survived were running away north and east under the cover of night, looking for places to set up new dwellings and mines. You drift into deep thoughts. There's been a lot going on in the world indeed. Well, indeed. Alright, so that was some rumors. We could play some cards. Why don't we? Yeah, let's do that. So that's 78. Let's look at what happens when we play cards. Alright, 78. A game of hellish Moriah. 3 orcs sit by a table in a tavern. They have decided to spend the winter here. Grinning yellow fangs and swearing from time to time with filthy words, they play the game called Hellish Moriah, squandering their pay. You can join them. The game is played according to following rules. You set the stake. The stake cannot be higher than the amount you own, or the amount the orcs own. Then you check your wisdom. The test is 1, you keep your stake, and additionally gain the same amount that you've bet. Test failed, you lose the stake. In the beginning, the orcs have 300 crowns on them. During the whole game, you can't win more than they would. Note the amount of crowns that orcs still own after every game. If you've got your own pack of cards, go to the paragraph number you see written on the pack. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, we don't have a pack of cards. Oh, no. So, we can actually play with them. We can just, we will just do wisdom checks. That's how we win, right? I don't know about that pack of cards. Maybe it's possible to get some pack of cards during the game. That's maybe possible, right? So, do we try that? How much wisdom do we have? We have wisdom of 7. We always need to roll 2 dice. And we need to get below that wisdom number, which is pretty tough, right? With 2 dice. So, it's like we have like a little bit more than 50% chance to actually win. But I don't think I really want to wager too much. You know what? I'll leave it for now. Let's go back to the town and then leave the town through the northern gate, right? To get on our way. I will get back here later when I have a little bit more money on me. All right, here on the way north. Eagerly, you set off through the northern gate. Thankfully, you don't have to struggle through snowdrifts because the road is paved. It is marked with enormous ancient milestones which directed travelers years ago, when snow still covered the whole north. You turn around and take a last glimpse at the solid walls of Utgard. The first snowflakes of the day gently brush over your face. You wander the whole day, taking short breaks to rest. By the evening, you reach the crossroads. You decide to stop here. Alright, 92. Let's continue. 92, there. Overnight at the crossroads. You are standing at the crossroads. Dusk is falling, and soon everything will be covered in darkness. As far as the eye can see, only white plains spread into the distance. There's neither a tree nor a bush. You'll be camping here. It's good that you brought firewood with you. You shovel snow and light a fire. The sun hides behind the horizon. Somewhere afar, wolves are howling. Either we can go to sleep to be rested and ready for tomorrow's journey, or we can stay awake to guard the fire. Well, I mean, I do pen and paper RPGs myself, right? With my own adventures, and just going to sleep when you're by yourself is never a good idea when you're out in the open. So I will stay awake to guard the fire. This will probably I will get something deducted here for that, but it's better than being attacked. I don't want another fight, to be honest. So 98. You add wood to the bonfire and wrap yourself in bearskin. Roll the die. Alright. Alright, I just got some dice here. So, roll the die. Only one, right? Yeah, only one die. 1, 2, or 3. Or a different score. Okay. So, that here is a 1. So, 96. No matter the score, keeping watch over the bonfire through the whole night is very tiresome. Deduct 2 points from your health. That's what I thought. So we deduct 2 points here. But otherwise we probably would have had a fight or anything. So 96. Overnight at the crossroads. The howling gets closer. You raise your head and see red eyes looming in the darkness. You get up and add wood to the bonfire that lights up with a flame. In the light you see white wolves grinning fangs. Alright, and for the fight we will switch to the other camera here. Okay, so we need combat map number 96. So let's look for that. There we go, that's it. Oh, that makes sense. You see the little bonfire there? Right. So this is our little map. Pretty cool with the light radius here, so to speak, around the bonfire, and there's some kind of stone. Okay, so now we need to roll the dice to determine the number of wolves. Roll the dice. So 1 or 2 dice? Well, only one dice. Only one die. Okay. So let's see. That is a 3. A 3 is 3 wolves. Alright, so let me get the wolves here. Alright, so let's set up the map. I have the map here in the book, so I can just do it the way it's said there. So we have like the wolf number 2 is over here. I hope you can kind of see it. Then we have wolf number 3, which is over here. And wolf number 1 is over here, like this. And there's an interesting mechanism here, because the wolf's speed in the dark is 2 and in the light 1. And it's the other way around for us. We are faster in the light than in the dark, right? And also when we are out of reach of the bonfire's light, we deduct 1 from our dice scores, which is not very good. Okay, so then let's see what we can do. I actually would like to stay in the light, to be honest, right? That's one thing we need to pay attention to. Also, I will need to keep scores on the wolves, how much health they have. So let me just say wolf 1, wolf 2, and wolf 3. How much damage they get. So wolf 1 has 2, 4, 6, 8 health. And the others have 7. Okay, wonderful. Alright, so to be honest, first round I will not do anything. I will just keep standing there because the wolves need to move into my direction, right? So I will do nothing. And then we have the wolves, so they all are able to move 1 into my direction. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, I will do a charge attack, right? So what I will do is, I will charge to that wolf because I can move 2, right? And then I'm still, well, is it already, well, it's still light probably. I think these squares are light and dark, kind of mixed. So I guess we can both move faster there. So, and now for the attack, I will have to roll 1 die, which is a 5. Then add my dexterity to that, which is 7. So I'm now at 12. And the wolf will do the same. Roll 1 die, which is a 2. Add the dexterity of, that's wolf number 3, of 6. So that's 8. So that is now 12 minus 8. So that is 4. So I do 4 damage to that wolf plus 1 because I did a charge attack, right? So that is 5 damage, which is pretty good because you see here, wolf 3 has 7 health and we already did 5 damage. So this wolf is almost already gone. Alright, and now it's the wolf's turns again. This wolf can move 1 only, this one as well. And that one will just straight attack me. So let's see, that's a 3 plus 6, that's 9. And I defend with an 8 plus 7, that's 8. So I actually do receive 1 point of damage. which I will note down here on the character sheet. See here that we received 1 point of damage, but we are still fine. We don't get anything deducted, so we are still doing okay. All right. So I would like to do a charge attack again, but I can't because I would have to move 2 for that. Also, you see here there are a lot more different things we can do. We have like a cunning strike, right? So we can do a wisdom check, and that is pretty. As you can see here, that's pretty high risk. A push. If a character gets 3 or more wounds, he's moved by 2 squares in the same direction as the push. Yeah, I don't want to do that at the moment because if the character is pushed to an obstacle, it would lose another health. Well, we could do that now if we wanted to. So that wolf still has 2 health left, so should be done pretty soon. All right, so let's just attack. That's 3 plus 7, that's 10. And the defense is, that's a 6. Plus 6, so that's 12. So actually we received 2 damage. Well, that's not too great. That did not work. And now it's the wolf's turn again. So the wolf will now again hurt us. Oh, that's a 6. So 6 plus 6, that's 12. And we defend with an 8. So we get another 4 damage. Oh, we're not doing good at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we are losing a lot of health. That is not good. Alright, and then the wolves will... Oh no, they can actually move 2, right? So they would have moved there, and then he would have moved there. So they would be closer. I did a little mistake here, but they're still not where we are. So that is fine. Yes. Okay, so, well, it's kind of hard, but I will attack again. Yeah, let me attack again. Yeah. 1 plus 7, that's 8. And they defend with a 2 plus 6, that's also 8. So nothing happens. But the wolf will now attack again with a 7 versus a 13. So, yes, we definitely kill that wolf here. So that one is gone. Okay, great. And then it's the wolves again. So that one will move 1 and that one will move 1 as well. And that one can attack us. It will attack with a, wow, that's a lot. That's an 11. And we defend with a 13. So the wolf actually receives 2 damage. Let me note that down here. So that one is gone. And that one receives 2 damage. Okay. I'm still kind of in the light here, so I think what I will do is I will move 2 here in order to charge, right? So we get 1 plus 1 on our damage. And that's a 4, so that's 11 versus 10. So wolf number 1 at least gets 1 damage. At least that's something. Okay. So, and then this wolf will attack us. This one can only move 1. So this one will attack us. Oh, well, it will probably move. Well, it doesn't matter where it will move, I guess. So this one will move 1 and then attack us. So it will attack us with, oh, that's a lot, with a 12. And we defend with an 11. So that's 1 difference. So we actually receive another damage. One more damage, and we will have we will deduct and you will have to deduct something from our rolls. That is not that great. Okay, you know what? I will. I think I will. What will I do? Can I somehow move? I would like to move around so that the wolves will have to come to me, because otherwise both will attack me. But I don't think there is a way to do that. Because in the dark I can only move 1, right? So I can only move up there. That's not enough. Well, let me still go down to that one and kill that one first, if possible. All right, so that is a 6. So we attack with a 13, and he defends with a 8. That is 5 damage, and that's exactly enough. Because look here, 7 health, 2 damage already, and plus 5 more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly 7. So that one is gone as well. Wonderful. Alright, so it's only that one wolf left that will go here and attack us. That is a 4, so that is an 11, and we defend with an 11 as well. So everything is fine. So, I will not be able to do a charge attack because it has to be like in a straight line too. So I can't move around and do a charge attack. I think I did that wrong before. So I will just regularly attack. Oops, that is a 5. So I attack with a 12. And they defend with a 12 as well. Alright, then the wolf will attack with a 13. And we defend with a 13 as well. This is a really exciting fight. Like me missing the wolf barely with the axe, and the axe trying to bite my arm, and I get out of the way. So it's a really, really tough fight. And I attack again with a 9, and well, the wolf defends with a 12. So I actually get 1 damage. So the wolf actually manages to hurt me with 3 points of damage. Alright, so let's go back, and then let me attack the wolf with a 11. And the wolf defends with an 11 as well. This is a really, really tough fight. This is really close. The wolf will attack back. Oops. What am I doing here? I'm totally messing up the battlefield. With an 11, and I will defend with an 11 as well. Alright, let's do it differently. Let's take 2 dice. And let me be the... Well, the wolf is kind of blue here, so let me be the brown one. Alright, so nothing happens there. Oh, I actually got 2 more than the wolf. So the wolf will get 2 more damage. So we're now at 3 of 8 there. Okay, then let's go again. I don't know what's happening. This is like a really drawn out fight. I just keep rolling the same numbers. So we're pretty equal here. Alright, 1 more damage against the wolf. So 4 more damage I need. This is incredible. Oh, now I receive 2 damage. That is not great. I'm close to dying, by the way. As you can see here, I only have 5 health left, so it's gonna be tough. That's both 6s, okay. Both 1s, so I just keep rolling the same stuff over and over again. The wolf gets another damage in. Uh-oh. That's not very good. That's not very good. Yeah. Well, I could push the wolf maybe later on. Look at this. I have 3 more than the wolf. And then the wolf would get 3 damage. But I think, no, I will not push the wolf because I can't push it into an obstacle. So it's still going to be fine. So the wolf still has 1 health left. So let's see if I can actually defeat them. The wolf will get 1 more damage in, like as it almost is dead and defeated, it gets in 1 more bite before it will get in 1 more bite. Before it hurts me even more. So the wolf and I, we both have 1 health left. So let's see who will win. And fortunately, it is me. With 3 damage, that's enough to get rid of the wolf. And I only have 1 health left, which is not too good. But I made it. I finally made it, which is nice. But it was really, really close. All right. If you've lost... If you defeated the wolf, you sit by the bonfire, sweaty and tired, wrapping yourself in bearskin again. You keep watch, however, soon the experiences take their toll and you drowse off while sitting down. Alright, and you know what? I've been recording for quite a while. I think this is the perfect length for this video. So the next day we will continue traveling. So I think we will make a cut here. So let me just put that here and also the bookmark, and I think that is good for now. So yeah, that was my second playthrough of Stormweavers. So as you can see here in the book, can I show it to you here? We still have quite a bit to go, so I think we will still have quite a few episodes that I will be recording, and I hope you enjoy this little playthrough here. I think I can still do a lot more in these battles. So I have only charged once, but I think I could have done more, like more combat modifiers probably. So I'm still getting into that and seeing what I can do here. Let me know in the comments in case you saw something that I could have done to make this all a little bit easier or more exciting. Yeah, and that was my playthrough of Stormweavers. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough. If you're new to my channel, why don't you head over to my channel and check out my other videos. I have like hundreds of videos there. So I hope there's something else that you will enjoy. If you enjoyed this video or maybe even others, I would really be happy about a like, a comment, and maybe even a subscription if you like enough of my videos. I promise there will be even more in the future, so it is worth subscribing if you enjoy my content. You can also head over to my Discord channel, or Discord server actually, and there we speak about everything related to board games, so I hope you will enjoy that. And apart from that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Alright, take care everyone, and cheers.